Caitlin Clark fans are unhappy with Kevin Durant for his strong stance. The face of the NBA is Caitlin Clark, declared an ever-enthusiastic Rashad McCants on X. The former Timberwolves player added, "She has handled criticism better than the people you consider the greatest of all time," highlighting how no one handles criticism quite like the Indiana guard. But what about her fans? They're definitely not the type to stay quiet. Why, you might ask? Well, when Kevin Durant was recently asked about his favorite WNBA player, his answer didn't sit well with the CC faithful. When asked about his favorite female athlete after the Suns game against Timberwolves, the NBA superstar had a simple answer: Angel Reese. The Bayou Barbie has been turning heads since she stepped into the league, and her rivalry with Caitlin Clark was one of the biggest storylines of last season. Safe to say, this battle is far from over and promises to keep fans entertained for years to come. That said, Caitlin Clark's fans weren't thrilled with Durant's answer. They took to social media, unwilling to accept that Caitlin Clark, dubbed the face of the NBA by Rashad McCants, might have competition. Let's dive into some of the fan reactions. Despite it being his personal preference, CC fans weren't backing down without a fight. One fan on X voiced out their frustration by saying, "She is nowhere close to Caitlin Clark talent-wise. Don't let it KD Trey 5 opinion convince you otherwise." Another fan supported this by saying, "Clark is undeniably the best due to her scoring, passing, and game-changing ability. Collier is the most well-rounded in the pro game. Reese is a decent but still developing." There was another fan who had more to say about Reese as a player by adding, "The bricklayer?" Many consider Caitlin Clark to be among the top players, given her accolades and performance. We're talking about the all-time NCAA scoring leader who led the Fever to their first playoffs since 2016. She did so while also winning WNBA Rookie of the Year. However, this discussion centers on personal preference, not a comparison of skills between Clark and Reese. And let's be real, there's plenty to like about Reese's game. While Clark is known for her shooting prowess, Reese's dominance in the paint and rebounding skills make her stand out. Recall the NCAA championship game in 2023 when the LSU Tigers faced the Iowa Hawkeyes. Reese finished the game with more rebounds than anyone 10, helping her team win the championship. So really, there's nothing wrong with preferring one athlete over another. We all have our favorites, and Reese has proven time and again how capable she is on the court. Durant has caught plenty of heat for spending time on X and firing back at critics. CC fans didn't waste the chance to call him out either. One fan wrote, "Yes, Baker both got childish egos and play on the internet." While both Durant and Reese are active on social media, Reese primarily uses her platforms to build her brand and secure major collaborations, whereas Durant often engages directly with critics. Some fans understood Durant's preference for Reese over Caitlin Clark. One user took to X to break it down, saying, "Makes sense. They're both DMV natives." And honestly, that checks out. Durant repping Reese makes total sense. They're both Maryland natives. But even if that's the reason behind his pick, it still doesn't justify CC fans going after him. Caitlin Clark's impact on basketball is undeniable. She's a record-breaking scorer, a game-changer, and one of the sport's brightest stars. But at the end of the day, personal preferences exist, and as fans, we should respect others' choices instead of tearing them down.